This isn't science fiction. It's not a far-off dream. Some say it's too good to be true. But others have already plugged in. A strange little box powered by magnets quietly turns the energy world upside down. No smoke, no wires from the grid, no monthly bills, just clean, constant power. And the name Magmov. You haven't heard much about it yet, but that's about to change. Because once you understand how it works, you'll start asking the same question everyone else is asking: why didn't we do this sooner? A world in trouble, a spark of hope. We live in a time of contradiction. Our technology grows smarter, but our planet grows sicker. The headlines remind us of rising temperatures, shrinking ice caps, and deadly storms daily. The climate crisis isn't coming. It's here. And while leaders argue, oceans rise. Most of us feel powerless. We switch off lights, recycle bottles, and maybe even install solar panels. But deep down, we wonder, will that be enough? Electricity prices keep rising, and utility bills stretch families thin. In many places, power isn't just expensive, it's unreliable. One storm, one wire down, and everything goes dark. People are desperate for an alternative. Something that works, something that lasts, something they can afford. That's where Magmov steps in. Born from magnetic science and built with sustainability in mind. This generator doesn't need fuel. It doesn't pollute. And it doesn't belong to billion-dollar energy companies. It belongs to you. It's not about going off-grid. It's about rewriting the grid. Imagine a world where your home creates its power and energy comes not from burning things, but from the natural forces surrounding us. This isn't just a clever gadget. It's a symbol. A quiet rebellion against the old way of doing things. One that says we can do better. We must do better. And with Magmov, we just might. At first glance, Magmov looks like any other machine. Small, compact, almost too simple to believe. But hidden inside is a system that challenges everything we know about power. It begins with magnets. Not the kind on your fridge, but high-grade, carefully aligned magnetic arrays. These magnets spin and interact in a specific sequence, creating a magnetic field that generates a continuous stream of electrons. No fuel, no combustion, just motion and magnetism. This interaction produces direct current which is converted into usable electricity through a built-in inverter. That's it. No noise, no exhaust, no fuel tanks to refill, just energy, clean, steady, and constant. Because the system is closed and self-sustaining, it doesn't require an external energy source to keep running. Once it starts, it continues like a steady and reliable heartbeat. Some call it revolutionary. Others say it's the most efficient use of magnetic energy and is designed for personal use. Either way, it works. The real genius of Magmov isn't just in how it generates electricity. It's how little it wastes. Traditional generators lose energy through heat, vibration, or friction. Magmov's system minimizes all of that. Every part is engineered to reduce drag, absorb shocks, and convert motion directly into power. This is why Magmov can easily power entire homes or even small businesses. One compact unit produces 5 kilowatts or more, depending on the model. Larger models go beyond that, up to 20 kilowatts of consistent energy output. It's not magic. It's physics perfected. The result, a power source that doesn't just replace the grid, it outperforms it. Power that doesn't quit. What's the point of clean energy if it can't keep up with your life? That's where Magmov shines. This isn't a fragile prototype that works only in perfect conditions. It's a workhorse built to run and run and run. The standard residential model delivers up to 5 kilowatts of power. That's enough to run your lights, fridge, fans, TVs, computers, and even heavy appliances like air conditioners or washing machines day or night, rain or shine. But if your needs are bigger, Magmov has your back. Their commercial units pump out up to 20 kilowatts. That's serious power, more than enough for a small business, a clinic, a school, or an off-grid community center. No interruptions, no fuel runs, just a steady flow of electricity that doesn't blink when the weather changes. Even better, the energy output stays stable. With traditional generators, power can surge or dip, stressing electronics and appliances. But Magmov's system is smooth. It delivers a consistent voltage, protecting everything you plug into it. This consistency makes it perfect for sensitive equipment. Think hospitals, centers, remote research stations, places where the power has to stay on. And because Magmov doesn't rely on burning fuel, you don't have to worry about running out. No more stockpiling gas or calling service trucks. Once it's installed, it just keeps working. It's not just about convenience. It's about control. With Magmov, you're no longer at the mercy of the grid. No longer watching helplessly as rates climb higher. No longer counting the hours during a blackout. You flip the switch. Magmov responds. It's dependable. It's powerful. And most importantly, it doesn't quit. One of the biggest surprises about Magmov isn't the technology, it's the price. Most people assume anything this advanced must cost a fortune, but Magmov flips that idea upside down. Yes, there's an upfront cost. The standard 120V residential model costs around $4,127 and the more powerful 230V commercial unit costs $7,334. But here's the catch, it's a one-time investment. There will be no fuel, monthly bills, or costly repairs. Compare that to your electricity bill. Add up the yearly cost. Then multiply that over a decade. The numbers speak for themselves. With Magmov, the savings build fast. In just a few years, the generator can pay for itself. After that, it's all gain. Think about that freedom. No more rate hikes. No more surprise charges. Just stable, clean power that you own outright. And maintenance? Almost none. The generator is built to last, using durable components that don't wear down quickly. You won't call technicians every few months or replace parts yearly. That's where the real value lives. Not just in what you save, but in what you never have to spend. Magmov isn't trying to be a luxury item. It's built for everyday people, families, small businesses, and those tired of depending on systems that take more than they give. Energy shouldn't be a luxury. It should be a right. And Magmov is making that possible, one household, one community at a time. Magmov isn't just efficient. It's responsible. Whenever it powers a light bulb, a heater, or a phone charger, it does so without harming the planet. There are no carbon emissions, fumes, or toxic waste. While traditional generators burn fuel and pollute the air, Magmov stays quiet, calm, and clean. It doesn't rely on gas, coal, or old dirty power-making methods, which matters more than ever. By switching to Magmov, you shrink your carbon footprint overnight. You're not just saving money, but also helping the planet breathe a little easier. Every home that chooses magnetic energy is one less home feeding the fossil fuel machine. The build quality also reflects this commitment to sustainability. The generator's frame is tough and its components are designed for long-term use. No fragile moving parts are waiting to snap or leak. They are just solid engineering that holds up in real-world conditions. This means fewer breakdowns, fewer replacements, and less waste over time. It's the kind of machine that works year after year without complaint. In a world full of planned obsolescence, Magmov is different. It's made to endure and help the Earth endure with it. From remote villages to city streets, Magmov isn't just a gadget for tech lovers. It's a lifeline for the world. From dusty deserts to busy downtowns, it's already making a difference. In places where the grid never reached, Magmov is lighting up homes for the first time. Remote villages now have power for schools, clinics, and clean water systems. No more relying on expensive diesel or unreliable solar setups. Just one compact box and the lights stay on. In cities, it's a backup or a full-time replacement. Small businesses tired of outages have turned to Magmov to keep the doors open and the machines running. Families have added it to their homes to save money and gain peace of mind. Because its design is modular and portable, MagMov fits wherever it's needed. Mount it to a wall, set it in a corner, or take it off-grid. The power follows you. This isn't about one country or one type of customer. It's about everyone. Electricity is no longer a privilege tied to a power line. With MagMov, it's yours to carry. From the quiet hills of rural towns to the heart of modern cities, MagMov is quietly, cleanly, and permanently changing how we power our lives. Every great shift begins with a decision. Not by the powerful, not by the elite, but by someone like you. Someone who sees the writing on the wall and says, there has to be a better way. MagMov is more than a generator. It's a turning point. A quiet revolution in a box. One that lets you walk away from rising bills, blackouts, and the old polluting energy systems that have held us hostage for far too long. By choosing MagMov, you're not just buying a machine. You're saying that energy should be clean, that independence is possible, and that the future shouldn't come at the planet's expense. And you're not alone. Around the world, people are waking up. From off-grid villages to crowded cities, they're plugging in and taking back control, one device, one home, one choice at a time. Change doesn't wait for permission. It grows when people act. And it spreads when they share. You have that power now, to break away from the system, to protect your world, to inspire someone else to do the same. The revolution isn't coming. It's already here and it starts with you.